What's going on, man? We back with another video. Now, before we do anything else, all praise to the Most High. Today we have clips that made NBA Youngboy famous. I wonder what's gonna be the clips that make me famous. Let's get right into it.
These are the wildest moments that made NBA Youngboy famous.
I probably seen all of these, for real. It's crazy. Been there from the jump.
Push back, you better not ever try it again. Don't play with me. Show him my watch, mama. My wife? You talking about my wife? You be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. When they mouth came to what they was, man.
Starting off with his recent Massa tour, because during his concert in Los Angeles, a random fan threw something on stage in the middle of the set. So YB went off on the dude and embarrassed him in front of everybody to let him know not to mess with him if he didn't want to end up getting hurt.
So faith broken, boy. Do it one more time. I saw you. And we gonna try it again. Say, sorry, man. I ain't gotta fight, man. Hey, don't do it. Come on, little boy. Hey, come on, turn me up. Go to the next song.
And I know y'all remember the time Youngboy forced Lil Durk to push his album back in 2023, since he wasn't trying to compete with YB.
Hey, and they bang. You push back, you better not ever try it again. Don't play with me. Show him my watch, mama. Then they top. I got that in my pants.
And not even Lil Durk's wife was safe from Youngboy's disrespect, because during their back and forth back in 2022, YB went off on Durk's wife, India Royale, in his song I Hate Youngboy, when he says, he called me a, that's India, that'd be yo. But things got uglier after India and Durk split up a few years later, because Youngboy went on Twitter to troll both of them after a video of India in the club went viral, saying, LOL, I know how it be when the turn to a demon. That sparked a beef between the two, with India clapping back by saying, that little boy needs to find somebody to play with, and calling him a denthead. But Youngboy doubled down by saying, I know one thing, you ain't gonna mother play with me, letting her know that he was still willing to take things there, even though she was a girl. But it didn't end there, because a few months later, Youngboy blasted on both Durk and India, saying, Lil Durk, you are, and yo nasty, and it's shown. Only this time, India didn't bother to respond, since she knew it would only get uglier.
Durk probably told her not to respond.
Youngboy scratched out on his partners, because there was also the time he pressed Baby Joe when he realized Baby Joe pulled a shiesty move and stole some of his clothes.
So you peed on yourself? Hey, you know what? You peed on yourself? I want you to be mad at me. Stealing in it.
But that's nothing compared to the situation between Jada Youngin back in 2020, because they were actually on good terms, since they even dropped a song with each other. So it came as a surprise when Jay posted.
So that 70 racks wasn't the first time something like that happened. Dang. He said, I'll punch you on your shit. No, you mad at me.
Time he pressed Baby Joe when he realized Baby Joe pulled a shiesty move and stole some of his clothes.
So you peed on yourself? Hey, you know what? You peed on yourself? I want you to be mad at me. Stealing in it.
But that's nothing compared to the situation between Jada Youngin back in 2020, because they were actually on good terms, since they even dropped a song with each other. So it came as a surprise when Jay posted a snippet from an upcoming song he had with Youngboy, only for YB to drop a comment telling Jay to delete it right away. Jay deleted the post, but still said on an IG Live a few weeks later that he didn't care about the situation and that he wasn't going to let anyone disrespect him.
I stand on everything, you hear me? Ain't no don't play with me, ain't no disrespect me, and I just feel like they gonna slide. I don't really like that.
But it didn't end there, because just a few weeks after it all went down, Jay went on to release his song 38K, where he dissed YB, saying, you put that comment on my post. They laughed about that. But I was laughing when your baby mama gagged all on my. It's rumored that Youngboy and his crew slid on Jay to try and get him dropped, and ended up crashing out on Live, where he said this.
For one, and dyke and prostitute, don't give a about none of that. You be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. when they mouth came to what they was, man.
He also flashed out on Fredo Bang back in 2020. Because after Fredo thought YB was dropping his top album on the same day that he was dropping his album, he posted an IG story saying, "Guess me and my son dropping together." But Youngboy was having none of it and completely went off on Fredo, going on to diss one of Fredo's fallen homies and his mama.
Hey, you a bum, you. Go dig all three of your brothers up with your scary up. Running from you, I ain't in no competition with you. Stop writing me, you a you ain't no killer. You won't be like me. You write me all day. You a yeah, I could double back. Hey, I could any ain't gonna try to double back and I could your mama. You gonna try to your mama. You a pimp.
So Fredo just replied that he had to chill and that he didn't have to take it all the way there since he was just joking.
Might go help little brother out, bro. He angry, dog. He angry. Talking about dead partners. Ain't like I'm on this talking about fat boy and that extra large coffin he got. You hear me? Or Professor X, I push his half dead. I'm not on this about that. I said I was sell more albums.
You just did.
Rock.
Not even the bops have been safe from him because there was this one time back in 2017 when he kicked the bop out of his hotel room by literally throwing lean on her while she was asleep.
Too much money.
He even stood on business when a group of bounty hunter bloods found out where he was, and he let them know not to mess with him since he was about that life.
Oh, that's what that was? Man, y'all made yourself look terrible. Y'all made yourself look terrible.
But things didn't end there because the dudes followed YB outside and they kept yelling at each other while Youngboy's partners held him back to stop something crazy from going down.
You bang for the fame. I game bang. If y'all gonna do the one-on-one, do the one-on-one.
You ain't do that right now though. You just talk right now. He made y'all look terrible, bro.
You bought this so you got all these.
Ain't nobody
all these.
Oh yeah.
Man, you got all these. Man, you wanna do something, do
Ain't nobody holding
You
me.
see him holding me.
Ain't nobody.
But that's not the only time Youngboy had a heated moment with LA Goons, because one of his video shoots almost turned deadly when some dudes tried pulling up on him acting gangster.
Hey, don't be scared, my boy. You ain't scared, boy. You ain't wild. What you said? You ain't wild, boy. You ain't wild. I mean, you good right here, boy. You ain't gotta worry about nothing right here.
Yeah.
What's up? Y'all at the park.
Oh. No, we outside at home.
My bad about that. Had to handle some family business. Be right back into it.
Get down! Get down!
And look at what he did to shut down a random fan who wanted to take a pic of his new girlfriend. But he ain't always crashing out on fans in person, because there was also this one time he sent his biggest crash out, NBA D-Dog, to catch a fade with a fan that was trying to test him in the club.
No, boy, just oh yeah, I got him.
But the craziest moment Youngboy had with a fan has to be when he was slashed by a dude on IG Live while his mom was watching, thinking that it was a bop at first.
What?
I got a tattoo of me. I never saw.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow.
No, go back. I just saw that.
As soon as he realized it was a dude's dirty sack he just saw, he posted a story crashing out to let people know he wasn't into no kinky stuff like that.
Say, look, I put it on my grandma's grave. Say, I thought that was a girl. I was like, hey, bring it back. Man, that was a whole. I'll blow that boy. Hey, don't play with me.
And things almost ended in a massive brawl back in 2019. Because while he was doing a concert in Jacksonville, Fulio and his people followed him back to this hotel to try and impress him. Because Fulio had thought that YB sneak dissed him in some of his latest songs. And he wanted to settle things. But it all just led to a whole scene in the hallway, with Youngboy being this close to start throwing hands. Although he had more reasons to be pissed off after what Yaya did to his Maybach.
You wanna come cut my tie, huh? I bet. Yeah, everything I got, I made on my own. Oh, you see that cut?
And things almost got ugly when one of his partners got his chain snatched during a show because he was about to shoot up the whole club if he ain't get his chain back.
Chain you just took out my partner neck. Hey, that chain you just took out my partner neck, that ain't his chain. That's my chain. I ain't really tripping out. Got too much money. Man, shoot the say. Man, hey, if you bought say, hey, it ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that. Hey, if you bought that, hey, whoever took it, say, you rich for that. So look, if you really bought that, raise your hand up. That's all I want you to do is raise your hand up if you took that. Man, hey, stop that music. Say, I'm gonna tell you one more time. The chain you just took off my partner neck, that ain't his chain. That's my chain, slut. Man, raise your hand up if you bought that. Put that in your pocket. Hey, just put it in your pocket and raise your hand up if you bought that. You took my
And the next day, they went on the internet flexing with the
But
chain,
raise your hand
they
in
took it
there,
from
though.
YB. So he cleared the rooms and exposed his partner for letting the chain get snatched in the first place.
You little boy. You ain't snatched my neck. Snatched it off his neck. Look at the camera with your scary ass. This nigga snatched my chain off your neck. You ain't snatched my neck. What's wrong with you, man? Don't sit up there and lie. I ain't tripping off all that. You know, never play with me like that. What's wrong with you, boy?
Y'all think Top revoked Buddy Green Flag? But this next fan wasn't lucky when trying to grab YB's chain, since he did this to him for trying to hit a lick on his chain. And YB ain't scared to catch a fade with anyone because he almost had to embarrass a wannabe gangster for trying to play with him while he was shopping at Lennox with Janiyah.
Oh, I ain't supposed to be cussing. My bad. The worst female that man ever had. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
I've been straight coming to Chicago.
Man.
Come to the city, bro. Come to the city going hard. You might want to go and beat him real quick. You might go.
Not even Mom Dukes is safe when it comes to getting checked by him because he kicked her out of the crib he bought her for going live on IG since he ain't want her having a social media presence. But an even crazier moment was when Youngboy's house got broken into by some dirty YNs that took a bunch of stuff from his cars, like keys, umbrellas, and other little things, all while streaming the whole thing.
And Youngboy taking his.
Why he ain't there though? That ain't gangster. What are you talking about? Like you doing something? You hear how quiet they is? What's gangster about that? Like, come on, man. Y'all quit playing with us. We need 30K. Quit playing with who? You did every single thing in the world not to get caught, boy. You sitting here acting like you, man, but hey, bro. Come on, man. You acting like a little boy that's in the kitchen after 10 p.m. when his mama told him to go to sleep at 9 and he ain't on nothing, man.
On the guys, we taking everything.
And while YB and his whole fan base were doing a manhunt to find the dudes, Jay Prince posted a video saying that the dudes had reached out to him and wanted to make things right.
I got a call, you know what I mean, because the little homie Youngboy place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right because they understand that, you know what I mean, Youngboy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce, I got your keys to your McLaren.
And this pissed Youngboy off, since he didn't even want none of it back, since Jay Prince was trying to get clout from what he was doing and flashed out on him on an IG post.
You know, new relationships, all that I don't respect none of that, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty around me you could call. Man, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no publicity, none of that.
Facts. This gangster shit, you want to get on the internet. Come on, man.
Cash, two keys come with the car anyway. Mind your business, man.
YB ain't got no chill and will beef with a baby if they're from the other side because he warned a couple of little boys not to be seen in his hood again after he gave them some money and they took it.
Yesterday I gave $200 a piece. I asked him where they from. And that boy say he from across the Canaan. I'm like, which side? He like, you from across the. I straight told that man, say it's good, you got some money. Yeah. When I come back out you though and I catch you without a flag, that's your ass. Oh, good. Oh, slam. You accepted my money, all right? Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, before we move on, hit that subscribe button real quick if you're enjoying the vid. Because YB was chilling in Atlanta and a random YN tried pressing him. But YB ain't even respond and just stared at him and smiled since it looked like YB was gonna smoke the dude.
Man, record this.
Boy, you a God, you a young God, but you hard though.
You ain't did nothing though. What you do? Them tight ass pants on with your ankles out.
Y'all
what
think
you
YB
do
had
though?
the 38 snub nose under his Montclair jacket? But now, let's look at one of YB's crazy moments.
Bro,
because
like,
he had a bang out right before one of his shows in Mobile, Alabama.
I just seen this video the other day for the first time. I ain't know nothing about this.
Man, let me.
Where Youngboy?
Man, that trip.
He backed up.
He back up.
Don't go.
And he might have went too far when he went live on IG, roasting his baby mamas.
Baby, you probably ain't still how much money you got. That probably blew up money, man. That probably blew all them churn money on them stupid, ugly. Now you want to comment on everything go on with your dog. Don't send them churn money. And Janelle oversized chest thing. You know what that's about. The f wrong with you. And Dre know what up too, man. But I ain't got no problem with that. Well, and she shouldn't have no problem with me.
Well, the time he crashed out on Moneybagg Yo, because right after they dropped their collaboration, Fed Babies, Youngboy took to his IG to diss both Moneybagg and the tape out of nowhere, going as far as saying he would smoke him.
Man, that tape, and I won't smoke plant on my son. All y'all too, and my 38 baby too come and suck my.
But it's still a mystery why he crashed out like that, because Moneybagg spoke on it during an interview with an Atlanta radio station and said that they were cool. There wasn't anything going on between them.
I want to know, what's your relationship with NBA Youngboy?
We cool.
Okay.
We
got together because it was like something that was going on. I ain't really nosy like that, but I just know people want to know.
You ain't nosy, but you asked the question though.
Okay.
And back in 2018, at one of his shows, Youngboy lost control and was about to catch a fade with every individual at the show.
Which one of y'all just do something? Huh? Hey, I put this on my little boy. Throw something again, I'm gonna punch him in the hands. One of y'all.
he didn't hold back when it came to putting Kodak Black on blast, because both rappers were best known to have on and off beef with each other. But things really took off in 2020 when rumors surfaced about Youngboy cooperated with the police after Yaya Mayweather poked another of YB's baby mamas. So Kodak made an Instagram post calling Youngboy out for telling on Yaya that he shouldn't be cooperating with the cops. And YB responded by crashing out on a live, since he didn't like Kodak speaking on him while being locked up.
I ain't never paid attention to a especially from no mother cell that I cooperated. About what, you stupid? You talking about my wife? Inside my house that I paid for? Now her dead and huh?
He also went off on his fans and people in the industry for trying to play him like he's a fool, like some people who got famous on social media.
And the reason I act that way is because the here point I don't know which point I'm gonna be. You hear me? But I ain't dumb though. You hear me? And them people who play that role to y'all, them know I ain't dumb. The people who really know me, they know I ain't dumb. You hear me? How the came this far? You think I came this far by being dumb, you stupid? You think I came this far by being dumb? Come on, man. Stupid. You know I ain't dumb.
And do y'all remember this iconic live where he says, you sliming up to bring a bag home?
You sliming up. You slime to bring a bag home. I told you not to trust these. You know you dead wrong. On that lane, you think about the beam. I don't turn down. Killing stain blood on my soldiery. Some got burned down. All pins in the case turned to machines. I'm like, you playing now? I'm gonna flick. Playing down how you want it, even with his pants down, man. Hold on, man.
But that's nothing compared to YB's reaction after finding out Finesse 2 times was in his wife's DMs, because he told him he would send him up top if he kept messing around like that.
Hold on. He like, Youngboy with the problem. I'm thrown off out of his mama with that chopper. And too. You talking to that? I better be bulletproof.
Finesse didn't really want beef with Youngboy and sent condolences, saying that Youngboy's mental health wasn't in the right state and that he needs some help.
It's public that, you know what I'm saying, YB throwed off mentally, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna be the one to engage, you know what I'm saying, engage in what he going through, because I know the feeling. You know what I'm saying? He what, like 21, 22, I'm 32. I just know how to mask mine a little better. I know how to hide mine better. He's still having a problem with this.
Charlamagne was also one of YB's targets after he had this to say about his take on fatherhood, since he has 11 kids.
Has 11 kids, but in his words, he's not really big on fatherhood. NBA Youngboy treating fatherhood the way the NBA's Nikola Jokic treats the NBA. You ever hear Joker talk about basketball at the same level of don't give a F that NBA Jokic has about basketball? NBA Youngboy seems to have about being a father to his 11 kids. I shouldn't have to tell y'all.
Why the fuck is this in your business?
Okay, now Donkey of the Day is all about giving people the credit they deserve for being stupid, but it's also about using things like this as a teachable moment. I didn't know I would have to say this, but my brothers, that is whack.
But YB's response was much more than just an IG post, because he dropped an entire diss on Charlamagne called Act the Donkey, where he says, tell Charlamagne he invited to Gravedigger Mountain. All he gotta do is pull up on me and talk to me face to face, so I could bat you and hit you with this Drake. And another podcast host that talked trash about him and ended up regretting it is Joe Budden.
You ready to tell the truth about NBA Youngboy? Not ready to do this. What's the truth? And trash. He's horrible. He is horrible.
I know, hey bro, look, I'm not no like super duper big NBA Youngboy fan or no shit like that. Like, I get credit where it's due, and I'm gonna speak the real. I don't care. I'm neutral when it comes to everything, so I ain't biased at all. I know you ain't talking. I know Joe Budden, sorry, ain't talking. You couldn't even have, who you beefing with? Drake? You couldn't even have, man, I know you ain't talking. When the last time, have you heard the biggest song that you got? You want to talk trash? Alright, bro.
He is horrible. He is really, 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 really bad.
He's projecting.
Because after YB heard what he said on his show, he completely went off on Joe and a bunch of IG stories.
The last thing I dropped was decided to my album still in the top 10. Don't speak on me, I don't play that. Don't rat on me neither, you.
But it seems like there's much more behind YB's take on parenthood, since he went off on both of his parents for not being in his life on an IG Live with DJ Academics.
I ain't never had no daddy, and I ain't never had no mama, and my mama living. So I know my son retarded, and I got them M's now. How they want to play.
And don't ever talk like you're cool with Youngboy for clout, unless you want to end up getting put on blast, like SSG Corey did back in 2019, for saying that he'd been friends with him since they were little.
You never spoke to me. I don't know who the everybody think they been talking to. Man, y'all people don't talk to me. I don't talk to nobody. No dumb rapping, no YouTuber, none of that. And don't speak on me.
And for sure don't try to flirt with YB's baby mama in front of everyone, like Aiden Ross did in an IG Live. Because right after the clips began going viral, Youngboy posted a snippet from his song, This and That, aimed at Aiden, saying, "Man, tell that YouTuber or streamer, whatever he is, stop playing with me. You ain't laying like that. Know them gunners laying with me." The whole internet reacted to the diss, and Aiden had to apologize before things got ugly.
My sincerest apology. Go to my Instagram at Aiden Ross. I said I was sorry for playing with your top, and I would say I was 4KT because of my hair. Everyone go spam 4KT under this post right now. Let me see the power of TikTok. 4KT.
He also went off on NLE Choppa during an interview with Rap Radar, since he wanted to let the world know that Choppa was a wannabe gangster and had been putting up a show the whole time.
And looking at these recent events, he got that one. You got that one.
Look at all these rappers' videos. You gonna see a gun in his video, right? You go to the next one, he got a gun in his video, right? Man, you gotta dig a little deeper sometime, bro. All right, now look at his mama. His mama ain't no gangster, so how is he a gangster? That's
great point.
Adding up, bro.
Don't try to sit on.
Don't try it on. It's all entertainment.
No wonder Choppa's cosplaying as Tupac now. And it's kind of crazy how quickly YB's mood can change.
Huh?
What you looking for?
Myself. I cried what I feel right now.
So it's no wonder why he crashed out when he found out that YouTube and Apple Music were blackballing him, since they kept copyrighting his videos just minutes after releasing them.
You ain't gonna me out 16 minutes. Stop blackballing me. Suck my. I still don't give a matter to me. It matters.
Although sometimes his mood changes are because of something else entirely. Like the time he was tweaking off the K2 during an interview with Complex and ended up crashing.
K2? Y'all think that was the K2 or is that just a regular cigarette? Because, I don't know. You see, it be videos like this that be getting the YouTube messed up. Hey, don't call me a YouTube. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. Call me something. I don't care. You call me anyway.
In the middle of it.
Just don't call my phone.
Dominant at the same time. You gotta understand they using me as entertainment and it's self-destruction too. Cause I ain't no entertainment. You know, spoke on, why?
So she can't be spoke on.
Is in terms of like every time it's
and that was facts. I watched the interview. I seen what was being talked about. That type of stuff. Never mind.
And speaking of rappers going off on interviewers.
Nope. I know what you're trying to do. Ain't gonna work. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Eat fruit. Get some money. Man, be yourself, bro. No matter what nobody think about you, be you. Catch y'all in the next